Last week on the Jam Sesh, we met the artist, Jet Jaguar, Jacqueline Citron, Lenny Kim,
As I saw you, I said, thank goodness.
and we gave them the challenge song.
I like it.
Get ready for something weird.
Living in the now, that fits perfectly.
I'll bring it.
Peace.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jam Sesh. I'm Lex, thanks for tuning back in. I'm definitely excited for this second episode. I got a new haircut and a pedicure and a pet turtle. Last week, we mentioned that there might be a surprise, and this week we certainly are delivering. We have a fourth band coming to bring the pain. They are a rock band by the name of Almost All Purpose. They call themselves nerds with a guitar, but I call them nerds with a guitar who make weird jokes about penises. Take it away.
Stop it! Hi, I'm Tubes.
I'm Ray. That's
I'm Ben.
and I'm Celeste. And we're
Almost All Purpose.
Well, it started when Tubes tricked me into being in it.
I didn't trick you into being anything.
Tubes tricked me into being in the band.
I did not trick you into being.
okay. Tubes and Ben recorded a thing together, and then they needed
Yes.
a guitarist
It
and
all,
a bassist.
it all happened because Tubes just wanted to get laid. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah,
Sure,
that's accurate. Tubes and Ben started, and then it got to Celeste and Will, and then eventually this year they kind of realized they needed a singer, and they like dragged me from the depths
Not
of
fun. We had auditions and nobody came.
I guess our first band rehearsal was very hectic because no one really knows how to play with each other when you like first meet up.
We're all really good at playing with ourselves, so just...
He means masturbation.
Ben.
We're all really good at playing by ourselves. That's probably
With
better.
ourselves.
With ourselves. We're playing with ourselves, but I think that to play as a band, you really have to like play a lot. So our first rehearsal was very hectic and it just didn't sound very good. But I mean, now I'd like to think we sound a lot better.
If we had a genre, our genre is Almost All Purpose. And
That was-
happiness and flowers.
Cut that shit out.
That's too meta for this interview.
Cut that shit right out.
Okay, whatever. We kind of have multiple. It'd be kind of a cross between.
Pop and rock and like infused with some like soul, I guess.
We
little
just,
funk.
we get tired of all of our songs, so we play songs from different genres.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Really accurate.
I don't know if you were at the Battle of the Bands, but Will wore sparkly pink spandex,
And he had a big cock.
He did. That was a zucchini.
No.
But we don't need to resort to gimmicks.
That was a metaphor.
We are actually
We
really talented.
actually have big
Zucchini.
all five of us.
Even Ray. I think that we like to have a lot of fun on stage. Audience knows when you're having fun, and an audience knows when you're like so scared up there that you're just completely like unable to do anything but play the chords on your keyboard or guitar or whatever you do on drums.
Shit.
So,
Shit all over them.
I think that if we can, I think that our appeal is just like someone looks at them, it's like us, and say, hey, these guys are having lots of fun on stage, because that's what we do. We just go up there and have fun.
True facts.
And wear spandex.
Give a small pause so they can cut it easier.
Okay.
I'll never eat my grandma's zucchini bread the same. But the bands got the original song last week, and they loved it, but some of them did more than others did with it. Some of them thrived, and others just crashed and burned. So get ready to see some successes and some train wrecks. So let's see what those bands did with that song. Go crazy, bands.
How we're gonna change the song.
We've thought about it.
We thought it was good.
We didn't make it all the way through
Yeah.
the song the first time. We were laughing too hard.
The first time I heard the song, I stopped it and I was like, this is gonna have to be completely and totally redone.
The first time, I was actually kind of like, I would say like shocked. It wasn't really what I expected.
I played around with Living in the Now a little bit.
Well, first of all, we cut the bridge out.
I'm kind of working on rephrasing the melody.
I think that part was beyond repair.
I tried to kind of like chop the sample and work on it, like try to make it more like a hip hop.
To make it more of a dancey chorus, phasing it into the kind of music I do.
We kind of made up some new chords and a new melody, and then we kind of changed the lyrics a little to make it fit.
So we're playing a different song.
But don't give away the song.
Oh, yeah.
I am living in the now.
So I think we're not doing like traditional hip hop, like black music hip hop, but instead we're kind of like turning our way to like dubstep hip hop.
I'm gonna talk to the producer about it, and we're gonna get music set up and a bass track set up, and then I usually write back to the track. So it's a lot of going back and forth with me and the producer.
Last quarter I was really into Buddhism. You know, I was taking that Buddhism class, but the professor gave me B-. What the hell, you know? What the hell is the point of like studying Buddhism that gave me B-?
Whenever we record something, I take the CD home and I just sort of draw a pentagram on the floor, and then pray to the elder gods. And then when I wake up the next morning, it's there all mastered.
Lyric-wise, I'm still gonna have to like talk about the religion and myself, rebirth, and also Matrix.
Brand new female artists that have just kind of stepped onto the mainstream are constantly my inspiration for things.
Jet Jaguar?
Who's Jet Jaguar?
Almost All Purpose is great. Their zucchinis are wonderful.
It's a different breed of rock, kind of.
Yeah, they do a wonderful Power Rangers cover, whereas we aim for more the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon cover.
We know them, we're friends, they're cool people.
They're like badass punk rockers. We are more nerds who play instruments.
I think they're great bands. They're definitely great competition.
It's like me versus other bands.
Kenny Lim?
Yeah, that's what we.
Lenny Kim.
Oh, Lenny Kim.
Lenny
I think Lenny Kim's gangsta.
Yeah.
Lemmy Kim is actually really, really cool. I think what he does is totally awesome.
She's on iTunes.
They're cool.
Who
Yeah, she
else
is on
is that?
iTunes.
It's pretty cool.
I'm really excited actually to see what the other bands are doing.
Everyone in the competition we can learn from, and you know, to me, it's not a competition. It's more of a learning experience and getting to know other musicians.
As I'm thinking about like how to engage the audience with my rapping, I'm gonna dance myself, and I really like to dance and I'm very good at like dance without any alcohol. That's what I'm pretty good at.
Well, we'll all try to show up sober.
And on time.
As I said, I have not performed live in a really long time, so I'm a little nervous about that.
I don't think we're worried. No. Are you worried? No.
So hopefully I'll have everything worked out by the time we perform.
Specifically, are you worried? Are you?
Am I worried?
Are you worried?
I'm good.
Are you?
No.
Are you worried?
Katie,
No, I'm not.
you look worried.
Wait, guys, I'm terrified because you know, like in psychology, familiarity breeds fondness, and so like they've all been familiar with.
I thought familiarity bred contempt.
You're wrong.
So I'm gonna mix dance, electronics, dubstep, my rapping.
Hold the guitar.
Yeah, here.
Gives you the right
Check
to
out the
speak.
speech. The speech guitar.
Okay, I'm not worried.
Oh, okay.
So as you guys can see, Almost All Purpose started late, but now they are absolutely killing it. Jet Jaguar, I don't know who you think you are. I don't know why you haven't done anything, but we're coming for you. Jacqueline Citron, is she a pop princess or Papua New Guinea? Here's your chance to prove it to us, Jacqueline. And Lenny, you're sneaky. I'm a little scared. You're gonna sneak up behind me. You said you wouldn't hurt a fly, but you hurt that bee. But next week is when stuff gets really interesting. It's when all the bands meet up and they review each other's music. They're gonna hate on each other, and I'm gonna be there arbitrating the whole thing like I'm Judge Judy. So I can't wait for that. Hopefully we'll see you there. Until then, follow us on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter. I can't wait for next week. It's gonna be incredible. We're gonna be jamming, you're gonna be session, and everybody's gonna be having a good time. See you next week.